Welcome to the Bamgboshe Happy Hour. I am Peju Bamgboshe Rothlisberger.
Hi, everyone, and I'm Naomi Bamgboshe.
And this is a Bamgboshe Happy Hour Pop Edition. How are you, Mom? What's up?
Wonderful, sweetie. Everything is going great. So far, the month has gone fabulously. I have no complaints. How about you, sweetie? What's happening on your end?
Well, everything is going well. It is so far, getting off to be a productive month. So, I like that. But like I said, the summer is just like it's going so quickly. So I'm trying to take it, one day at a time.
Okay. Well, I think we probably all are taking it one day at a time, but I know what you mean. You're trying to be mindful and actually enjoy each day of the summer. I hear you, daughter.
All right. Well, we always like to start things off with a toast. And we didn't say who our sponsor is. The Bamgboshe Happy Hour is sponsored by Recognition Model and Talent, your premier nationwide event staffing agency. Go to recognitionmt.com for your staffing needs.
All right. Shout out to Recognition. Okay.
All right. So we want to give a toast to a gentleman by the name of Teddy Bridgewater. Now, Teddy Bridgewater, is a quarterback in the NFL, but sometimes he has to take a little break here and there because he may get cut because he comes in, as a backup QB. So no. Listen, in his spare time, he was the coach of a high school football team, but they suspended him because he was doing something that was actually really nice, Ma. You know what he was doing? He was providing Uber rides and meals and helping with recovery services for his kids.
And wonderful.
They come from like low income areas, but the people said, oh, it's illegal for him to use his own money to do that. So they suspended him. But guess what? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have picked him up for a quarterback. They picked him up as a backup quarterback. So good for him.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. You see, all your good deeds will be rewarded in many, many ways. That is wonderful. And I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. I can't even understand what type of convoluted rule that is. Let's lift our glasses. Continued long life, prosperity, health, wealth, and happiness to Teddy Bridgewater. Salud.
Salud.
Okay. Refreshing beverage.
Okay. All righty. So let's get into some NFL news. First off, I don't know how important this is, but I know you like your smelling salts. The NFL has banned smelling salts. They say that for safety reasons and health risk and guidance from the FDA. The FDA warned that last year that smelling salts are not proven safe for boosting alertness. Now, a lot of NFL players, when they get knocked out sometimes, they come and they put some smelling salt underneath their nose to kind of like revitalize them.
Oh, do they? Oh, I didn't even know that. In fact, I didn't even know they still had smelling salts.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, some people were really unhappy about this, but health experts say that this can mask concussion symptoms and that it can also cause people to have shortness of breath, seizures, and migraines. I didn't know.
Okay. No, I didn't know about that either. I didn't know it was so commonly used among NFL players as well. And, we do have to be concerned about the overall health, of, our gentlemen playing football. We really have to be concerned about that because so many of them do get concussions. And so that's a serious issue, So it might be a good look. If they found out that there's some significant health risk, you know what I mean? I understand it's a habit and people, have been doing it for a long time. But you know what? What serious health concerns could may be attributable to using those smelling salts, and they, just finding out about the potential for damage. So I'm kind of going to be on the side of safety. You know, safety first, and then there are alternate things that probably can be used that are safer than smelling salts. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, I have never actually smelt a smelling salt before. But I hear
I have. It smells like ammonia, maybe
okay.
something like ammonia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay. I've heard it's very potent, but it's just probably just not safe. So
Well, the times that I've smelled it, only a couple times in my life that I recall, because it was so long ago. Really, was so long ago. It was given to me by my parent.
okay.
Yeah, for when
I don't want to know what happened.
I don't think she thought she was giving me any type of harmful drug.
Did you
You
have
know.
your period? Is that what it was? It was your period?
Yes, yes, yeah, right around that time, and I felt real nauseous, like I was gonna faint.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I feel right now. That's why.
Well, whatever. Okay.
Okay.
But, you know, I
Oh,
don't think, I didn't use enough, for it to be detrimental, probably. So anyhow, just good luck, guys. Whatever. I hope you find a
well,
a
well,
safer alternative to smelling salts. Okay.
well, I mean, I think it's different because they're professional athletes and they're, what they're dealing with.
Well, I was a professional woman having a period, so.
Being a woman is just really tough. It really is. Okay.
And,
Uh,
and a lot of it is funny too.
moving on. Oh God, I can't. Okay. So moving on, Shador Sanders. So Shador supposedly, I guess, he hasn't been doing that great during training camp because they have ranked him 4 on the depth chart. But he
Oh God! How long has his father been going with Carucci? Maybe that deflated some of his playing skills. Oh God! Oh
but
my!
he is going to be he is going to be starting in the preseason week 1 partially wait partially because Kenny Pickett is sideline and Dylan Gabriel is sideline and then and then they're resting their star Joe Flacco, who is 59 years old.
Oh God! You know what? That team knew that they was going to end up needing Shador. They knew that they would have to go 4-5 deep at some point. They knew they'd be needing Shador. Oh God.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. I don't have anything else with football, but in tennis. Oh, okay. Can you hear me, Mike? Because I'm hearing some.
Yes, I do hear you.
Okay, so in the tennis world, the U.S. Open has set a record for $90 million prize pool.
Oh, whoa.
So that means that this year, the men and women single title champion will win $5 million. And
Oh, lovely.
the runner up will get a measly $2.5 million.
It's barely worth getting out of bed for that kind of money.
I know.
It's barely worth getting up.
I don't get up for that amount.
No, me neither. No, neither do I. Not for that amount of money. Mine is like move the decimal point over, like to move it over to the left about 10 spots or 20 spots.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Djokovic is gonna play in the US Open. He is not playing in any of the lead-in tournaments, so I don't know. I'm kind of sick of Djokovic at this point,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Well, good luck to him, whatever the heck it is he's doing. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say.
I wonder if Venus is gonna play.
Who, Venus?
I wonder, yeah.
I don't know because, can she play tennis? Does anybody know about her? I don't know why this new boyfriend she has is trying to force her to play tennis.
It's a new fiance.
Excuse me, fiance.
Yes.
Yes, because he's never seen her play tennis.
He's
Mm.
he's younger than her.
How much younger could he be that he can't turn on the television?
He's like 30s, somewhere between 36 and 38. He's a baby.
He's that old and that foolish sounding. Oh God. Okay, good. Good.
I think he's foreign though. But that,
Oh, so Serena and Venus, they don't have them on in foreign media. They only have them in America. Oh, they can't turn on the TV and the sports and the radio and the history books and the computers and all that and find and see Venus play.
well,
Oh,
they don't have like the French Open and Wimbledon and
right,
Australian
right,
Open. They don't have
right.
any of those
So
things,
those are all American. Those are all only in this country.
especially
Oh my
in
goodness.
Paris.
Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. But they're allowing Venus to come back on the court. She's taking advantage of the fact that she's been so great and given so much to tennis, and they're just extending her grace and courtesy. They know good and well she can no longer play, and she need to stop making a bozo out of herself.
I don't know if she's going to play. I think that she wants to play.
Oh, I thought you said she was playing.
I said I wonder if she's going to play because I think she wants.
Oh, well, we know she wants to play so she can show her little fiance that she knows how to play. She sound crazy. She should have been retired so long ago. Instead of showing, she need to show him some film tapes of herself when she was 20 years and 40 pounds thinner. Oh God. Oh, this is ridiculous. But anyway, I don't like to see Venus go out like that. She's been great. Carry yourself with some class, not being a fool. Come on.
Oh my, that's okay. All right, so that was my little brief sports update. Not a whole lot of stuff going on.
Oh, wonderful. Great. Thank you, daughter, for the sports update. Fabulous.
All right,
Wonderful.
let's get into some romance, Mom, because I know you are a romantic at heart.
Yes, I am.
So singer Monica, has sparked rumors that she may be married. We know that she went to, I guess it was some of Cash Doll's weddings, I think in Detroit. And Monica posted 2 hearts, one love forever. And she says, shout out to everybody at the courthouse that got us in and out without a problem. And she says they were amazing. Now, we don't know what she's referring to because she posted a picture of her and her sweetie that she seems to be very much in love with. And but then she also went to a wedding not that long ago. But people think that she possibly got married or that Monica is engaged to this man. So,
Well, that would not explain the courthouse appearance
no,
being engaged.
no.
Marriage would, or one or the other was bailing the other one out of jail. Who knows? No, no, I'm only joking. The jailhouse and the courthouse or don't have to be in the same building, and often they're not. It seems like it's something of a legal matter. It could be they want to get a marriage license, right?
It could be.
Something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or she could be married. Anyway, I think it's a good thing, and based on her words, it sounds like it was a happy event. So I'm going to say congratulations to Monica. If I'm premature, I'm premature, but I think it's a good thing, and I would like to tell her congratulations, and I wish her well.
Well, what she has said about her past relationships is that she realizes the danger of the ride or die loyalty. But her man, her current sweetheart, aunt, is a longtime friend, and she says it feels different. And she says it's marked by emotional safety, support, and peace. And she praises him for fixing things in her personal and business life and helping her be softer than she's
Okay.
ever been in love.
Okay. All right. Good for her.
That seems
It's
like mature love, right?
yeah, it sounds like she's in a happy place.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like workable, sustainable love.
Hmm.
So let's see how it goes. In any event, I believe in love. Love makes the world go round. And Monica, I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Okay. Now these couples, well, actually, one in particular is very rumored. Katy Perry is rumored to be dating Justin Trudeau.
Oh,
Any thoughts on that?
well, I don't know. They're very interesting. They're both what? One is divorced for sure, right? He's divorced.
Yeah, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom, I don't think they ever
They,
got
I
married.
don't think they ever married
They
either.
have a
And
child.
yeah, and but she wasn't married prior to him either, right?
She did get married. She married that guy, Russell Brand.
Okay. Oh my goodness! How could I forget him?
Yeah.
Oh well, so they're both divorced, so they come into it with a level of experience, marital experience, and they may be a little bit more in tune with what they're looking for and what they want right now. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I give it a shot. I don't know too much about either one of them. Only that I know he's liberal politically.
Mhm.
I don't know what really she is. You
She
know.
definitely leans liberal.
Okay. Well, she's leaning liberal with him. That's
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good luck to them. Yeah. Give love always, like Maya Angelou said, or I've heard that Maya Angelou said, always be willing to give love one more try. So good.
And finally, I don't know if we mentioned this couple before. I don't know how you feel about them, either one of them. Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson.
I don't care for either one of them.
Okay. You think that that might mean that they might work out?
I don't even know what it means for either one of them. It's
Okay.
a matter of indifference to me. I hate to be so crude and everything, but I'll never forget the nasty thing that Liam Neeson said. So I
Me
have nothing.
neither.
I will not have anything to say. Like they say, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything. So I have nothing to say.
Yeah, I don't know where Pamela Anderson is coming from because I've never had anything against her or for her. But she has dated two men that I question their character. One here is Liam Neeson, and the other one is Kid Rock.
Right. So like I said, I have nothing to say.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay, so that is it with our romance update. We're gonna move into a couple of things in pop culture before we get into upcoming movies this fall that are like highly, highly, highly anticipated. So Diddy, we know all about his trial, but supposedly, according to his attorney, he is eager to reunite with his family, care for his mother, and return to the stage, especially Madison Square Garden. Now, we know that he's facing sentencing on October 3rd, but we also know that he has been in touch, his attorneys has been in touch with Trump, and so we don't know what any of that is going to matriculate into because Trump is trying to find, something to take away from all the stuff going on with him. And he, is on a vendetta, but his fan base doesn't want him interfering in the Diddy trial. So we'll see how that all works itself out.
That's for certain. We shall see.
Okay. And Ma, I don't know if you've been paying attention. Nicki Minaj, as we mentioned before, has just been going, wild on social media. This time, she's been in a feud with Dez Bryant. You remember Dez Bryant from the Cowboys, and remember he was on
Yes.
that what is it? That's force that military show.
That competition. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
So him and Nicki Minaj going back and forth over stuff to do with Jerry Jones and Micah Parsons. Jerry Jones claimed that Jay-Z and Rock Nation Sports ghosted him during the 2015 talks with Dez Bryant. Rock Nation denied the claim, and Dez Bryant hinted that he could expose more. So expose more against Jerry Jones, that is. Nicki
Correct.
Minaj, a longtime Rock Nation critic, jumped in, threatening to share stories and referencing Bryant's past, including a 2012 assault allegation involving his mother. Dez Bryant denied the allegations, went back at Nicki Minaj, and brought up her husband, Kenneth Petty's criminal history. Now, we know all about him. We know that he was convicted as a sex offender, Nicki Minaj's husband. Nicki Minaj escalated things by offering $10 million if Dez Bryant would fight her husband, to which Dez Bryant agreed, saying he'd stomp him out. Any thoughts on any of this?
Listen, we all like a level of ratchetness and a level of salaciousness. This is going a little bit too lowbrow for me. Okay?
Okay.
Nikki, in the words of the late, great Whitney Houston, watch what you say. Watch what the F you say. That's all I'm going to say to Nikki, because she's going too far. Period.
Yeah. Something is just off with Nicki Minaj. I don't know.
Way off. Off to the point of being a clown. You know, Nikki, watch what you say. Watch what the blankety blank you say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all. That's
Okay.
all.
Listen, I don't like any of it. Dez Bryant, runs his mouth too, but it looks like Nicki Minaj just started this and just is looking for attention. Dez, get some good attention in your life. You were a very talented football player.
Yeah.
Do something with yourself that's constructive.
Right.
Ignore
Right. Just don't allow yourself to be manipulated into that whole quagmire over there with Nikki. Just let it go. You see, it's not helping her.
No. Okay. Now, we're gonna get into some upcoming films that are coming out this year that it's a lot of buzz about. But I don't know if you heard about this one movie that's actually out now, and we were gonna review it for the Bamgboshe Happy Hour, but it's been getting some reviews, and I don't know if we really need to watch it unless you just want to have some fun. It's called War of the Worlds. And it is a computer security analyst working for the US government and finding his daily life disrupted by an alien attack. Now, starring in this movie is Ice Cube and Eva Longoria. Rotten Tomatoes has given it a 0.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Now you may be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but that is, I don't know if that's the only, but it's got to be one of the few
0.
pictures that ever received a 0.
It got a 0. The audience thought a little bit more highly of it. The audience gave it 20.
Right. That was on the strength of what Ice Cube used to be.
Right. Right.
Not even what he is now, or
And
what he used to be.
some people may
Right.
thought Eva Longoria looked pretty. That's what it was.
Right. And let's give it 10 and 10. 10 on Eva Longoria being cute and pretty and whatever. And 10 on how Ice Cube used to be.
It's 0. 0.
Right. That's all I'm going to say. That 20 that the audience gave it was based strictly on sentimentality. That's it.
I don't think. Have you ever seen anything that you can think of that was like worth a 0?
I can't, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I cannot think of
A 0.
anything earning, or should we say, not earning something as low as a 0.
It's a 0. Yeah.
That's a super hooch. That's a sub hooch.
That's just like I didn't even do anything. It didn't work. I
That's
was
like That's like you can't even get drunk and watch it. I mean, not that people would like to get drunk, but just in case. That sounds like something that even a few cocktails couldn't cure.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
All
All
right.
right. Better luck next time, guys. Okay. Think of it in terms of you can't make a worse movie, so the next one's got to be better. Okay.
Guys, if you can think of a movie that it was worth a zero, send us your comments. Get in our DMs. Let us know. We want to hear what you have to say because I can't even
Oh,
think of anything that
I,
bad.
nor can I.
Okay. So Ma, we're going to talk about some upcoming films because we are heading, like I said, we're in August, and we know that towards the end of the year is normally when we get some of the best films. So I want you to let me know, and I'll give my opinion as well, if you are looking forward to any of these films. Now, this one comes out at the end of the month. It's called Caught Stealing, and it stars Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, and Vincent D'Onofrio. And so this is like a crime drama. Are you interested?
Yeah, that one might be a little bit interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, Vincent D'Onofrio is good. He's a good
Mhm.
actor. And the other two are, I think Austin Butler is a pretty good actor. And I have seen Zoe give some good performances. Along with all her kooky flakiness and everything, she also is capable of giving good performances. So yeah, I think I'd go watch that one. Yeah, I'd watch that one.
Yeah, I want to see it. I
Yeah.
think the director I forgot is Darren Aronofsky. He's good too, so I definitely want to see that one. Um,
Okay.
I forgot about that one. Okay, now this one is called The Toxic Avenger, and this is starring Peter Dinklage, Taylor Page,
Okay. Okay.
Kevin Bacon, and
All right.
Elijah Wood.
Okay. Well, Peter Dinklage is about the main one I would want to see in there. What's the
So
name of it?
it's called what did I say? Oh, The Toxic Adventure. It's a new take on the cult classic. So it's blending horror and comedy.
Okay. Sounds good.
I like Peter Dinklage. I'm like you.
I do too. Okay.
Okay. Next we have The Roses, starring Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman, and Allison Janney. And so this is a comedy drama focusing on family dynamics, secrets, and I like those actors.
I was about to say, I think I might give that one a look as well because those are interesting actors and they usually play pretty good. They usually play good characters. Not only do they play their characters well, they usually play interesting characters.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Now we also have The Conjuring Last Rites, with Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. Now, I've seen most of the Conjuring movies, and it's not necessarily anything good, but it's like a fun date night movie.
Okay.
Are you gonna watch it? It's a horror.
Uh, nah, I doubt it. I mean, I might. Depends on what situation I find myself in. But it's nothing that's actually sounding appealing to me.
Okay. Okay. Um, Downton Abbey, the grand finale. You know what that is.
I don't know that I know what that is. What is the
Downton
grand?
Abbey.
Oh, I know what Downton Abbey is.
Well,
I
that's
thought
what
you
I
meant
said. The grand
no. I thought you
finale.
said no. You said grand finale. Like I knew what event was going to
Oh,
happen
that's the name of the
during the
movie.
finale. Yeah, yeah. But no, when you said, I know that's the name of the movie. But when you said you know what that is, I thought I was supposed to know what was going to happen on there, other than the end of the show. I thought there was a specific event that you were referencing. Yeah, I watched Downton Abbey all the way through. I watched it in every iteration. So I'll see this one since it's called the grand finale. I better catch it.
Yeah, it's coming out in September. So,
All right, sounds good.
Now this one is a little bit different. Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, and Rob Reiner directed it, and he is also in the cast. And it's a mockumentary rock comedy, and it returns for its final installment, blending satire and heartfelt moments about aging rock stars.
Okay, you said Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner, yeah.
I'm a Rob Reiner fan. I've been a Meathead fan since I was a little kid and it first came on TV and I was, just a child. It was like All in the Family or something. I was too young to understand a lot of the things going on, but yes, I always liked Meathead.
Okay, Ma. Well, you can watch it. I think will pass. All right. I like Rob Reiner though, but I'm gonna pass
I
on
do
it.
too. Okay,
Okay,
well,
now
I'm interested. I'd just like to see it. Okay.
um Ma, your microphone is in and out? Are you good over there?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Okay, I hear you. Okay.
Okay.
We also have what is this? Oh, A Big Beautiful Journey. I've just seen the trailers for that one. That's with Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell. And we saw like it's an emotional drama. You saw the previews for it. I don't know what it's really about, but I would like to watch it because I like both of them. I think they're interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I think I'll take a peek at that one as well. Yes.
Okay, now this one, One Battle Over Another.
That's the name of it.
Yes, and this is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, and it is starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, and Wood Harris.
I've got to give it a peek.
Yes,
I must look at it.
yes. I mean,
And
everything was good except for Sean Penn, and he's a
and
good actor.
unfortunately, he is a very good actor. Just a fool on top of everything.
Yeah.
But just you don't know whether to hug him or to knock him in the head or what. Metaphorically, of course. But yes, that definitely sounds like a pretty not only diverse cast. So obviously, but it sounds like a very, it's a heavy cast. They're very talented. That's a very talented group of people there. Each in their own right. So I'd like to see what they come together with. Yes.
Okay. In October, we have directed by Antoine Fuqua, and starring Jafar Jackson. I don't know who that is. I guess it's one of the Jackson family. I don't know who.
Well, it's some Jackson family for sure.
No, it is part of the Jackson family. I just don't know because Nia Long is in it, Coleman Domingo is in it, and Lorenz Tate
Okay.
is in it. And this is the
Oh,
biopic about Michael Jackson's life. So I don't know. Is that his son? I don't know.
whose son?
Michael Jackson's son.
You mean is that Blanket's name?
Yeah,
Blanket's
what's
real?
Blanket's name?
I don't know. I have a feeling it's something other than Blanket. Maybe that's Blanket. I don't know.
Because
Good point.
I don't know. All right, well, we'll find out. I have to look that up. Okay. So I'm gonna see.
That seems interesting though. Yes.
Okay. We have The Smashing Machine starring Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. I'll probably watch it.
Okay.
No?
No, I said okay. I'll take a peek. Yeah. Wasn't Rock in a movie with her before? When he
Yeah.
was a pilot or a pirate or
Something
something?
like that.
A
Yeah. I
boat
think
or
this one's
something?
different.
Yeah, well, I think it's different too, but I'm just saying they were cast together. That's
Yeah.
all. Mm-hmm.
After the Hunt, starring Julia Roberts,
Okay.
Andrew Garfield,
Okay.
and Ayo Edebiri.
Okay. Well,
So this is a drama. This is a drama.
Okay.
I will
All
watch
right.
it.
I will too. I said, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, let's see. What it's about. Yeah, I'm going to definitely take a pic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Or a peek, I should say. Yeah.
Are you interested in seeing Black Phone 2, like with Ethan Hawke?
Uh, maybe. I
Okay.
think so. I think I might take a peek. Yes.
Okay. I think I want to see it again. Well, the second
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Okay, now this one
Oh,
seems interesting. It's called Good Fortune, and it stars Keanu Reeves, Kiki Palmer, and Seth Rogen. And this is a comedy blending sharp wit and unexpected moments. I watch it.
I definitely am going to watch it as well. Yes. Sounds like it could be fun. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Let's see, because I know there's a couple of other ones in here that I heard. Oh, I don't know how we could have forgotten Wicked for Good, the sequel with Ariana and Cynthia Erivo. Of course, we're gonna watch that, right, Mom?
Oh, okay. Yes, definitely.
Okay. How about The Housemaid starring Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried?
I don't know.
I like
I,
Amanda Seyfried. Sydney
I
Sweeney
do too.
not happy.
Yeah, I'm really having issues with her right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna, that's, something I have to really give a lot of thought to. I don't know. I'm leaning toward no, but I don't know.
Okay. How about Avatar, Fire and Ash?
I'll probably end up watching. I guess this. What was it? A trilogy, and this is the
Mm,
third.
I think
Or
they have some more coming up. I don't think this is the last.
oh, well, I don't know. I don't know.
There's so many of them, right?
I'm telling you, I can't commit to that. I may or I may not, depending on what's happening at the time. Where my head is at the time.
It's in
Um,
December.
yeah, it's certainly. Oh, in December. Oh, I might watch it around Christmas time. I
Yeah.
might watch it around that time just because I'm out and about and whatever.
Okay.
I may watch it. It makes a lot of difference if it's in the summer or the winter. The winter there's a scarcity of things to do compared to the summer.
Oh, for
Right?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe in the winter I might watch it.
Now we have Marty Screen starring Timothy Chalamet, and this is a ping pong drama.
Oh well, the drama is with the people, not necessarily the game. Although you can make any competition intense. So I don't know. I'm not going to rule it out, but I'm going to give it low priority.
Okay, I mean he's a good actor. So
Yeah.
okay. I think I'll watch it. I'll watch it. See, you know. Okay,
Good.
last two, Ma. So A House of Dynamite, and this comes out actually late October. I'm sorry, I skipped over this one. This is with Idris Elba. Catherine Bigelow directed this. She did she do Hurt Locker? And she was married to James Cameron. Uh,
Okay.
Also, Rebecca Ferguson is in it, and Anthony Ramos. This is a high stakes thriller with political and personal intrigue. I'm definitely going to watch that.
Okay. It sounds good. It sounds exciting.
Okay, and finally, we have Deliver Me from Nowhere, starring Jeremy Allen White and Jeremy Strong. And this is the Bruce Springsteen's story. You gonna watch it?
I might. I just might. Not
Okay.
just because I'm from Jersey, but I just might. I like Jeremy Strong. Uh, uh
I don't think
I
you like
just
Jeremy
might.
Allen White.
Well, his character just made me so. I was just so disappointed in his character. His character was just so, negative and confused, and eh, I just didn't like what he was giving in the last episode of what is
The
it?
Bear.
Yeah, the bear. I really just, I don't know. He really just sort of turned me off with that. But we'll see. Let's just see. 'Cause like I said, I like Jeremy Strong because he was just such a tour de force performer, you know, in a succession, so we'll see. Let's just see.
Okay, I definitely am going to watch it because I think it'll be interesting. I think he'll give a good performance.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know a lot about Bruce Springsteen's personality, though. I mean, obviously, I know,
Well, nor do I. And then that's another reason that it's interesting,
yeah,
because there's a part of him that we know dancing in the dog and this and that and whatever, you
born in
know.
the USA.
Yeah, we know all those kind of theme songs at this point, but into the man, we know the persona, but we don't really know that much about him in an intimate way,
No,
like we do so many other big stars.
right.
Not so much with Bruce Springsteen. Okay.
Okay. All right. So those are some movies that we have to look forward to. Most of the movies that we named, I think they're going to be pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to them.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like we're going to have an exciting season coming up this fall, going into the winter. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, don't have any updates on Perfect Match. We will give you some updates on Perfect Match on Sunday's episode, but we will talk about Big Brother. A couple things about Big Brother. As everyone knows, we've been covering Big Brother this season. We are ending week 4. Today is day 31 in the Big Brother house. Time just keeps on moving, moving, moving. The feeds have not been up too much today. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Just to update, all of the listeners, we will be going on tonight after the live eviction to give you our thoughts on who's evicted. Just to remind you, Mickey is the head of household. On the block is Jimmy, Riley, and Kelly. Kelly had her happy 30th birthday party, Ma. Did you celebrate for Kelly?
I did. I had a toast for you, Kelly, and happy 30th. And, here's wishing you a happy 30 more.
No, hope she gets even more than that.
Well, yeah.
Now, a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, Ma. We don't have to go too far in depth because we're gonna hop on later on tonight. But this HOH was very mean spirited. This week Mickey was very, mean. She was still mean to Ashley on the feeds yesterday. She was angry with her, didn't want to talk to her, was just trying to pick a fight. She said a lot of things about Jimmy. Her and Morgan were like making fun of Jimmy, to the camera. Ava, even Ava was one of my early favorites. Of course, Mickey was one of my favorites. Morgan was one of my favorites. Ava was one of my favorites. And Ava, for some reason, cannot stand Ashley and was just saying really mean things about her. And she seemed as though she was like, oh, like, we have to get her out. We have to get her out. I have no idea what Ashley did to her. So that is just bad to me because those are people that I really liked. The only people that right now that I'm actually really liking, Rachel more and more, and actually I don't even know like besides Rachel, Will. I like Will, but Will, I don't even know what game Will is playing because
Well, because to me, Will is doing nothing but commenting very softly on what other people are doing. I
Mhm.
don't see him actively participating in anything. He's like an observer, period. Now,
Mhm.
you need to be observant, but you don't need to be just fully an observer. So I have some issues with whatever the heck Will thinks he's doing. I'm scratching my head because to me he's just sitting there waiting for people to put him on the block.
Well, we'll see.
That's all I see him doing. Because he just seems to be so expendable. But sometimes those people skate all the way to jury,
I don't
whatever.
think I don't think anybody is going to try to get Will out right now because Will isn't causing any problems. There's so many other people in the game left that still
Well, that's the game. That's the game he's playing. But
And
guess what?
mhm.
It's just not exciting.
But a couple things I wanted to call out, from the last night's episode. One, it was an inaccurate depiction of what really happened with Jimmy. Like Jimmy was really very loyal to Mickey and Morgan, and particularly Mickey, but both of them. And for Mickey to put Jimmy on the block, I didn't like that. I thought that was kind of low down her to do that. How she so much wants to work with Riley, and everyone loves Riley so much in the house, and we know all these alleged things about Riley outside of the house that aren't great, that he hasn't been he's been a deadbeat dad. These are all alleged, but it's out there, and it's multiple. It's not just one baby mama that's claiming this. And
Well,
so
he acts like he's only in love with Cat.
with Catherine, yes, he keeps saying it. And Catherine now, all of a sudden in the diary room, oh, she's really into him now. And I was like,
Oh yeah. Oh, he's such a beautiful person.
it made me nauseous. It really and truly did.
I said to myself, something flipped the script because it wasn't that way a week or two ago.
No, it wasn't. And I don't like it. Oh, I will say that I'm liking Ashley more, because I remember early on I was not a fan of Ashley because she was just too much. But I like that she's a lot now, because she needs to be a lot in that house. And I think that she, is trying
Mm-hmm.
to survive.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that she may have realized that Zach really wants her out. You know how she realized? Jimmy initially told Ashley that Zach said that he would put you up, if he won HOH, and that he would throw you in as a have not. He told her that. And she didn't believe him. Rachel said, Jimmy, no, don't do that to her. Like, tell her that you were just joking. Jimmy went and told her that he was joking. But then Ashley mentions it in front of Will, and Will says, Ashley, it's true. I heard that Zach would put you up. And so now Ashley is starting to believe, maybe I can't trust Zach. Now, with
Mm-hmm.
all of that being said, I don't care what happens to Morgan anymore. I don't care what happens to Mickey anymore. And I don't care what happens to Ava anymore. And if Keanu wants to go after them, let them have fun going after them. I don't particularly care for Riley, but they get whatever they deserve, because Morgan is so obsessed with Zach and Vince to where she has neglected her own game. She does not have good reads. She doesn't realize that she needs to win the HOH, or else she's probably going to be on the block. Mickey doesn't have good reads either, and has become mean, and Ava's mean. So I don't even know. I really don't know. So before we go, my first topic, um, it looks like Jimmy has to win the blockbuster in order for him to stay. But who would you like to go between Jimmy, Riley, and
Really, really, I'm going to, at this point, I would be trying to get Riley out of the house.
Me too.
Among those three, he would be my target.
Riley would be my first person to get out, then Kelly, and I would want to keep Jimmy. That's how I would want it to be.
Right.
Jimmy's messy too, but Jimmy provides a level of entertainment that I like. Riley,
Right.
they are just trying to have sex with Catherine.
Right.
He can go off the show and have sex with some of his baby mamas or whomever else he wants to pick up.
Right. Right.
So, anywho, we will see tonight, and guys, we will hop on. So, don't forget to check that out on All Things Peju, home of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour exclusively. Go ahead, Mom. Did you want to say
And
something?
now I was just gonna say, Mickey may regret, cozying up to Riley so much. Let's just see. We'll see. That's all. We'll see. I don't agree with her strategy when it comes to Riley. And
I don't.
that's basically all I want to say. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't like the way that they've been handling themselves this week.
Nope.
Okay. I need you to tell me my three things that made you smile.
I'm going to give you four. That's family first, the sun, the stars, and the moon.
Okay. I'm gonna go with family first. I'm gonna go with friends, and then I'm going to go with sports and maybe Big Brother.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
because it's been acting
well,
crazy.
well, you're drawing me more and more into Big Brother. At
Okay.
one point, I just really could barely tolerate it. Did not watch it at all, for the most part.
Yeah.
And now I'm not into all the live feeds and all that, but I do watch every live broadcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, well, we'll see because they really, I don't like the mean girls stuff and I don't like the mean Riley hornball stuff. I don't like any of that. But it's entertainment. Let's see. Let's see. But I think that sometimes they go too far to when they get outside the house that people don't want to be friends with each other.
That's exactly right. And then there's a whole big nasty thing that happens, because look at with Angela. Remember Angela and
Yeah.
then her and then I think she pulled her daughters into it or something. It was ridiculous.
But Angela's gonna be fine because Angela
Well,
was
yeah, but I mean, she was, much after she left the show, but
she was
carrying on that through social media, all that nasty ratchetness.
Yeah. Yeah, but and Angela had her ways and was too much at the point. I'm not an Angela fan, but I never felt that Angela was really like racist or anything.
Oh
I
no, I
that
thought
she
she
was
was a fiery
homophobic.
personality. No,
Right,
no, I didn't think any of those type of things.
right,
I just thought she was just a very, fiery personality.
right,
Easy to start, very emotional, easy to start
right,
nonsense and crying or cussing you out or whatever the case was.
right.
That's how I Angela. Yeah.
Here's the problem with some of these castmates. I'm getting that they're homophobic based off of their mannerisms, like making fun of people.
And
And
that's the problem because to me, it's not even just about we use the term homophobic, but to me, it's just another brand of hate. It's
of
just all
course,
hate,
yeah,
and well, to me, that's the real sin. Even to say homophobic is just a way of, well, I guess identifying a specific group, but it's all just hateful. It's all just hateful. It should never be about any of who you are, what you do, blah blah blah, any of that. Nothing should ever be about that. Just who you are as a human being, just how we treat each other, and that's what it's supposed to be about. And I don't want to say too much, but I'm looking at least one person on the show now sideways. So I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm looking at Mickey kind of funny. I don't know. I hope I'm
yeah,
wrong.
me
I
too.
hope I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I prefer to be wrong in this case. Okay. All right. So let's see what they do with the live evictions, right?
Yeah, let's see. I'm excited for that. As always.
Okay.
Um, so
Well,
anyway, my anything you want to say before we go?
oh, just everyone continue to enjoy your summer and carefully. And like I said, don't be drinking and drugging and driving or swimming with this drinking and drugging. Keep your eye on
Women.
the kids. Yeah, swimming. It's warm, summertime. A lot of people are swimming. Don't be all drunk and high and crazy swimming. Yes, keep your wits about you. Yes, swimming. Keep I mean, when do most people drown? Don't you think
That's
most
true.
of them drown in the summer? Yeah, and then drinking and not paying attention to the kiddies around the pool and everything. A lot of preventable deaths happen through drowning. And
Yeah.
so just be careful. That's seasonal, I think, mostly. And be careful, and like I said, to thine own self be true. Life is too short and too long to be unhappy. That's it. That's it from me.
Okay. Well, like you said, I appreciate you always giving everybody safety tips and everything and like a PSA. We appreciate that. Guys, thank you for continuing to listen to the the Bambooshe Happy Hour. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page, guys. All things Peju, home of the Bambooshe Happy Hour. We are breaking down Big Brother. We will also be giving you breakdowns and updates of the Golden Bachelor when that comes out in September, guys. So please stay tuned for that. We will also do Married at First Sight whenever they decide to let us know when that's coming out. And we are also looking forward to, I think it's in October, Love is Blind. So, yeah, guys. And if anybody is interested in jumping in on the panel or anything, you guys, to DM us and we will, get back to you. Be safe, stay cool. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bambooshe Happy Hour podcast, streaming on most platforms.